Autosave took place at... The last autosave took place after this one. Or before that one by like half an hour. These took place within a few seconds of each other. Let's do this one. Excuse me. No, and welcome to Friends of Middletown. It's 12:50 a.m., so I think I'm calling it a night. And got animal byproducts. Alright, so let's see what we got. Another sunny day. Uh, Settings menu. I don't worry about remapping controls too much, personally. Dear Princess, Part 3. It is the night of the legendary hero's celebratory feast, and I, the princess, have retired to my bed. But just as I think I'm alone with my thoughts, I hear a voice calling from right beside me. Who's there? I ask, and find a young man standing just outside the window. In my shock, it doesn't register for a few seconds that my room is 3 stories up. Why would someone scale the palace walls? Is he a spy or just pulling a stunt? Either way, I'm tempted to leave him hanging, but I figure I may as well hear what he has to say, so I open the window and let him into the room. Pardon the intrusion, he says in smooth, dulcet tones. Your question was so intriguing I couldn't help myself. Whatever could he mean? I was just wondering how to test the legendary hero's strength, but I don't recall saying a word. I must have been thinking out loud. Have you heard my dilemma? I replied, and I presume you've come to me with a satisfactory solution? You wish to cast aside the shackles of arranged marriages and find a suitably strong suitor, yes? Yes, I say, as if in a trance. That is my wish. The stranger smiles, flashing a row of sparkling white teeth punctuated by 2 long, sharp fangs, and says, Then your wish is my command, dear princess. To be continued. She invited him in, didn't she? Should know whether to invite strange men into your home. Ah, cooking festival. Well, I can't cook. Or my character can't cook, I should say. I myself can, in fact. We determined that I won't get the money today, but I will still get it tomorrow. So, there's no issue with uh, selling that stuff now. Before too long, I'm going to be buying a significant amount of pineapple seeds. This game is not very good about letting you buy uh, summer seeds ahead of time, but Juan is the one who sells the pineapple seeds, so I can buy them at during any season, and I want to make sure that I buy them before uh, I'm watering one at a time. I haven't upgraded the watering can. I was about to say, you can buy seeds at any time, but you cannot buy the seeds from the general store at any time. Hey Dexy, welcome to the stream. Unlike Stardew Valley, this game uh, has 30-day seasons instead of 20-day seasons, or 28-day seasons. So the first day of the season will not always be uh, the day you want it to be. I'm doing okay. It took a little bit longer with my lunch than I thought I would, which is why I'm getting a bit of a late start today, but that's all good. So, the festival day will not stop me from giving gifts to both the harvest goddess and uh, going to the Kappa. So I've done 20 gifts now. Do you perhaps have a special someone you just love to get to know better? Hmm? Oh, I have to choose now. I thought this was the next reward after this one. Yes. Uh, Next. So I can say, uh, any of the girls, including the harvest goddess. I can say any of the guys, including the Kappa. I hadn't really given much thought to who I would marry. Dexy, you're here. You have any weigh in? In this game, I usually go for Ellie or Marie, but Jennifer is new to the remake. Hmm. I was not expecting this question right now. I mean, it doesn't matter in the long run. It will just give someone more friendship now. It's not like it locks me out of any choices in the future. Hmm. I think I'll choose Jennifer, and here's why. I haven't seen it before. I have not seen a playthrough of this remake. I haven't done the remake. I know what happens with all of these girls, assuming that they didn't change it too much. I don't know. Jennifer is a wild card, and that's intriguing. I'm gonna choose her, I think. So all it is a small relationship boost. It's not like game. It's not a huge game changer. Does this game keep track of gifts that people like, though? Out of curiosity. Um, I've given them gifts that they love, and it doesn't appear to have changed anything. Jeff likes me a little bit more than the others. Okay, Jennifer has a purple heart now. That's a completely separate mechanic to their friendship. Relationship is different. Let's give Kappa his daily cucumber. I don't know how I feel about his redesign. It's kind of odd. Yeah, I'm running late to the festival. I mean, I can't participate. I don't have a kitchen, but I still want to get out there. No reason to ever not get lumber. Alright. No, I did not bring any food. No, I'm not ready for the judging to begin. I want to talk to everyone. You got Carter. Many people bring food for the event, but they're all so distinctive, it's easy to tell who made what. Thanks, Sal, huh? My goal when I'm cooking is to create a homey, motherly flavor. I've made these dishes 1,000 times, so I'm pretty confident. I should have along the way to go when it comes to cooking. Yeah, she's a disaster. I've been trying to teach Karen how to cook, but it's not going very well. Why is she so adamant about entering the cooking exhibition, I wonder? A menu that takes healthy foods into consideration is best, though that's hard to do with just one dish. Wonder if Mom will be alright. She was so enthusiastic, I couldn't stop her. My goodness, such a large crowd of people makes this very exciting indeed. What fun! I hate my own terrible cooking every single day, which is why I really look forward to this event. Most of the food I make tends to be real simple stuff. Today's line of prevention sought to pull out all the stops. He owns the inn and cooks food for a living. Lilia's food is amazing. I've never tasted anything like it. She's a real treasure, that woman. Yeah, he's interested in her. And we have Bon Vivant. The fiery passion everyone shares for cooking is so strong I can almost taste it. He is the judge. I did not bring any food. I'm ready for judging to begin. Looks like it was juices and other beverages. Y-U-M! Exclamation point. You used a variety of ingredients and blended them together perfectly. Absolutely delectable. Three guesses who made the thing that turned up black. Next is Ran. Y-U-M. Using milk makes the overall flavor mild, but very pleasant. This is a good dish. Next is Lilia. Y-U-M. This has a very fresh, fruity taste that cleanses the palate. Well done. I enjoy palate cleanser. Next is Mana. Y-U-M. You made a very palatable vegetable juice with a good combination of ingredients. Marvelous. Last is Karen. E-W-W. What is this? I haven't the words to describe what I've tasted here. Bon Vivant has tasted all the contestants' entries. In the original, it was G-O-O-D or B-A-D that he said. The winner will now be announced. Please come up when your name is announced. And the winner is... Ran! That was truly scrumptious. I congratulate you from the bottom of my stomach. And his complete look changed. Karen will never win, but anyone else could potentially. That was fun. It's about time I got back to work though. And it puts me back home at 6 p.m. as events usually do. I'll go ahead and pop the eggs in there. I will grab out the hoe and continue trying to find that power berry. I did confirm that it has to be a spot that isn't currently tilled. Which doesn't mean that I'm guaranteed to find it in one of the spots that isn't currently tilled. It's not, there's not a spot on here that it is predetermined that the power berry will be each time I till a particular spot of untilled soil, it's a chance for it to appear. So I am out of energy, but my fatigue is not an issue yet. The energy is depicted by the berries in the top left. The facial expression is your fatigue indicator. As the face becomes more distressed, you are experiencing more fatigue. I also have no idea whether the power berry can appear on the edges of the uh, okay, the face is dizzy, so I should probably not till more soil. I should stay in the hot springs until my fatigue is no longer an issue, at least. What's nice about the hot springs is it restores both stamina and fatigue at the same time. So it's not like you have to heal all the fatigue before you get any energy back. I'll wait until my face is the happiest it can be. There we go. Oh, it uh flickered a little bit because it reached midnight. Alright. Alright, back to normal day. The clouds will clear up overnight, so no rain again. Go over the map screens. There are two different map screens, town map and farm map. Town map, you can view a map of all Mineral Town. Fish or be fish. Don't fish for mediocrity. Cast your line for excellence and reel, reel, reel. Let's see. Ocean is full of Atka mackerel and red sea perch. Head upstream and you'll have a bag chock full of char before you know it. Try discovering for yourself what kind of fishing rod you need to land these beauties. As bright bird song gives way to the dog days of summer, we usually harvest all your crops before the changing of the season. Don't let all your hard work go to waste. So basically, they're telling you, if you're going to plant more things, maybe think about how long it takes to grow. Also consider using your upgraded tool if you have one. Looks like the potatoes are ready. But I don't think I have time to grow more. Well, no, it's 30 days. I have more time to grow potatoes. I don't have a handy reference guide saved on my phone that shows the last day you can plant every crop, but I can do basic addition and subtraction. I took calculus in high school. I can do math. I shouldn't have, but I did. Let's see how many non-one star potatoes I can manage to get. I didn't tell you could leave. I still need to brush you. Come back. Uh, all 18 potatoes were one star. Where did you even go? All the way up there now? What the heck? Let me grab my cucumber for the day. I'm going to get 2 more. But I'm also out of feed, so I need to make sure I... Now I need to do that before I go traipsing through the mountains. Make sure that I'm not leaving my animals without food. Oh, I thought I'd give him a tool. Never mind then. Oh wow, look at them all. Yep, we got a lot of eggs again today. It's a good sign that our chickens are all happy and healthy. I soft-boiled a few of them to munch on while I was working. Want one, Mom? Oh my, thank you so much, Rick. Soft-boiled eggs are such a yummy snack. Oh hey, you do a little shopping, I'm guessing? I sure am. Take your time and let me know if you have any questions. Oh, I know. Hey, do you like eggs? Uh, Yalubu Yaksa. They're most excellent. Glad you think so. Hang on a sec. Here, our chickens laid a ton of eggs, so I soft-boiled some of them and ended up with a few too many to eat. I don't want them to go to waste, so I figured I'd give them to a fellow egg lover. If you want, that is. Good luck with everything on the farm. Soft-boiled eggs are easy to make. Just pop an egg into hot water and voila. Really, really yummy. I can't get enough. Eggs are delicious and there are so many ways to cook them. Our whole family loves all kinds of egg dishes, you see. Okay. But it's still a hot spring egg. Like pretty much everyone in town except for Kai. I can't stand that no good bum. He drifts in like low tide in the summer, turns the town on its head, and then disappears whenever he pleases. Okay. Hello. So, I found out that because chickens and brown chickens both lay regular color eggs, there is absolutely no way to determine which color you'll get when you put an egg in the incubator. So, I'm going to buy an additional chicken and brown chicken so that I have 2 of each. I named one. I'm gonna name this one Rita. And then I'm going to And I'm gonna name the other one Tina. If I'm remembering the song right. Alright. And I got a chicken farmer achievement for having at least 4 chickens. Alright, now we will make our way to the mountain. Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's buy like 60. Just so I'll be set for a while. I for inventory. Okay, the controller is disconnected 3 times. That was my benchmark for when I would stop trying to use this one today. I play Stardew with mouse and keyboard, but that's because I played it on PC first, and it made sense to me. Alright. It may be a little, now the control sticks are loose, but I don't need to push in the buttons to do anything, so the part that doesn't work is fine. And I'll talk to the new ones on their way out. Okay. I hand fed some of them and I did not need to do that, but it's okay. That probably makes their friendship go up faster than just letting them graze anyway. Oh, hello Moogie. Yes, I forgot that you're up here on Mondays. Cucumber for Kappa. Still not seeing a darn thing. Is Jennifer up here? Get another bamboo shoot. There's a monkey. Get a couple of the different type of flower. The harvest goddess does not like that kind as much though. Hello, Jennifer. The twittering of the birds, the gentle babbling of the brook, the whisper of the wind. When I visit the mountain solitude, nature speaks, and I am obliged to listen. Is that not wondrous? Which is a little odd. But then again, I'm a little odd too. It's too late for me to get money from the, from, anything at the beach today. I won't worry about it. I'll keep tilling my field. But I should probably doesn't look like I can actually upgrade my hammer yet. And I need to be able to break the larger rocks on my farm. I will sell all the things. And continue to till. The faster I get these other power berries, the better. Well, my hoe went up a level. Not that that's the most important thing or anything. I also didn't buy seeds today. And tomorrow's Tuesday, which means I won't be able to buy seeds tomorrow either. There's more money. I'll do a couple more hits. Move one. Alright, and go into bed. I made money from the fish from the previous day. Still no rain. Time map will display your current location as well as that of your ball if you have one. Alright. Now it's enforced with ready for tasty time. I and Nara will be judging this cooking battle and tasting what our two delightful contestants make. Today's theme is fruit juice. Now let's get right into it. Contestant A is using strawberries, mixer. Contestant B is using apple, grape juice, honey, pineapple, large milk. Utensils, mixer, and seasoning set. Milk means it's not a juice. Start with contestant A. It's rather one note. This is contestant B. This is good, very good. Oh, but it has milk in it, so it's actually a fruit smoothie. Therefore, the winner is contestant A. Contestant B's entry tasted great, but it didn't fit today's theme, so contestant A takes home the gold. Well, that's it for today. Be sure to tune in again next week for more tasty time treats and tips. Learn the recipe for fruit juice and fruit smoothie. And it'll basically be the same thing on the news channel for the rest of the season. Got the Master Chicken Keeper trophy. You earned this trophy for earning a total of 4 or more chickens. Congrats, your favorite harvest goddess. I mean, there's only the one, isn't there? I guess it's still nice to be. It's acceptable to be the best one of one. Alright. I am out of water. So I need to double check that all of those cucumbers got watered. It looks like yes. And where's my horse right now? Down here. Not anymore though. Horse the game. Can you catch up to it? Ellen, Rita, Dina, and Sandra. And now I'm getting 4 eggs each day. They'll pay for themselves in no time. I did not grab, however, a cucumber. Nope, here's a Jennifer Hart event, I presume. Oh, Patrick, hello. You have perfect timing. Look at this lake. Its serene aura, its glittering surface. This lake is exquisitely beautiful. It is a source of life-giving water for the townsfolk. And perhaps more importantly, it is a holy abode of the town's spiritual guardian. My, do you doubt me? It's true. I usually feel a distinctly divine presence when I visit this lake. But I digress. Allow me to get to the point. Would you believe me if I told you that this lake, this splendid, magnificent lake, has no name? Could there be any greater blasphemy? No, I think not. Thus I resolved to come up with a name befitting this gorgeous lake so filled with solemn natural energies. And while I was pondering this quandary, you arrived. It is almost as if Mother Nature guided you to me herself, no? Will you answer her calling and assist me in devising an appropriate name for the lake? Uh, something mystical. A mystical name, A good choice. A name that conveys the otherworldly, enigmatic properties this lake possesses would indeed be fitting. Ah, wait a moment. Your words, they have planted the seed of inspiration within me. I can feel it. The name of this lake is Isabella. Yes, beauty, mystery, divinity. The name Isabella encompasses all of its myriad nuances. It is a name that truly suits a singular body of water like no other. Don't you agree? Apparently I do. Aha, there. Aren't you glad we gave you the perfect name, Isabella? Thank you, Patrick. The true name of this lake can be our little secret. Why aren't we going to tell the other townsfolk, you ask? Goodness, why would we? We need not announce it to the world. So long as we call Isabella by name, that is enough. Besides, that secrecy is what makes it truly special, does it not? And so I bid you farewell, until we meet again. Okay. Whatever. I still never quite know if uh, it does the offerings properly if I'm technically in the scene. I don't know if I actually need to take a moment when I throw each one in, but I don't want to accidentally waste one. Alright, so I cannot buy crops today at all. At least not from anyone who is not named Juan. Thought Pierre was bad for being closed on Wednesdays. The general store in this town is closed on Sunday and Tuesday. I got 3 2-star turnips. That's nice. Sell for a little bit more. Uh, let's try and get around 2. Just to show you. Locked. Closed Tuesdays and Sundays. Which means Jeff will be here. Oh, another event. Patrick, you came at just the perfect time. Another new medicine arrived today. Ooh, yay, untested substances. No FDA in Mineral Town. Just like before, this medicine recovers stamina and fatigue at the same time, but with twice the efficacy. Now, Patrick, all in one gulp. Ah, but I should warn you about the flavor. It tastes as horrible as the last one. However, I trust that you will understand the benefits of this medicine. I admire your maturity. Now go ahead and take it if you will. How do you feel? Stay with me. Ellie, come here quickly. I sincerely apologize for today. As a physician, I never should have subjected you to such peril. Seems the stimulus was too potent, and yet no such thing happened when I drank it. I truly apologize. I went too far. Seem to be feeling better now. What's most important is that there seem to be no long-term effects. Doctor, please refrain from carelessly testing new medicine on your patients from now on. Yes, I'm sorry I inconvenienced you as well, Ellie. Patrick, I cannot apologize enough for today. I took advantage of your willingness to help me advance my study of medicine, and for that I apologize. Please do not let this sour our budding relationship. I hope to see you again sometime. Take care. It also doesn't appear to have actually improved my energy at all. She doesn't actually have any new medicine for me. What do you think? You're the one who poisoned me, essentially. I'm gonna talk to Clint as well. Call him Clint. His name is Cliff. Alright, so we know that we can do these now. I think I'm missing one of their birthdays. Today's the 24th. Ah, there's one on the 26th. None today. Okay, cool. I don't need their help yet, but it's important too. It's important to get some training in with them so that when I do ask for the help, they're good at it. So it will be this very basic first stage for quite a while. You don't have to play with them for them to get better at doing whatever job you assign them to. they'll get better by doing the job as well, and actually faster than it will by just playing their games. But I feel like it's a good idea to train them up a little bit before you use them for the first time. So while I don't have them working for me, get them a little bit better at the tasks. Alright. And I don't appear to be experiencing too many memory issues right now. That's nice to know. Of course, you should be able to remember a uh, you should be able to remember a pattern of 3 on a 5x5 grid without too much difficulty. The size that you are playing in will never get. Actually, I forget which one it is. This it will always be 5x5, but the number of watered spots that will ask you to remember will increase, and the speed with which it shows them to you will also increase. Play the harvesting mini game. Just push A and don't push it too fast. Those are the rules. If you get 12 or more, you did basically perfect. But 11 will be sufficient forever. My thumb gets tired. Though not as much as it does on the Game Boy. Playing it on the Game Boy Advance SP, which is a relatively small device, uh, these Harvest Goddess games destroyed my hands. I wonder if the sweat is the only visual indication you get in this version that they're getting tired. On the SP, their faces would turn red. But I don't necessarily intentionally mess up. Okay, they do not. Their head does not turn red. I did it for science. So I got one less point, but it's okay. I don't think, as I said last time, I don't think clearing by more points gives you more experience. And as before, I will not worry about all of the chickens. I'm gonna ignore that one now. Alright. I can give them gifts today, but I can't play with them. And they still like that. Sasha is not here today. Perish the thought. Alright, so the pineapple seeds cost 1,000 each. But I believe each pineapple sells for like 250 or something crazy like that. So they're a great way to make a lot of money. I'm going to buy 6 packets of pineapple seeds. I want to find that power berry so that I can get deeper into the mines easier. I'll keep the hammer in case I have a chance to bop another mole. There it is. Alright. So now I have more energy permanently. As far as I'm aware, there's not another one I can get easily right now. I think there's one like floor 19 of the mines, but I am gonna try and get like 3 floors down though. I like digging up money. There are apparently drop shafts that can lower you more than one floor here. And there's also an elevator system that opens up eventually. I haven't seen proof of either of those things, but I've heard it. Okay, this is the floor I wanted to get to because I wanted some additional ore. And now my hammer is ready to be upgraded, so all the better. I found silver and copper already. I'm willing to let my fatigue go a little bit lower. It means I can continue getting ore. I need to upgrade my hammer to clear more space on my farm for crops. Okay. I got plenty of silver down there, so if I decide I want some things to skip copper, I could certainly do that. I don't know how long I'll actually continue streaming today. I've had a headache for a few days, and it makes me not incredibly keen to go for too long, but I'm not going to stop quite yet. Ideally, I would make it to the end of spring today, but I don't think I'll get that far. Oh, hello. He believes in the harvest goddess, as people in town probably should. So let me look again at my tool levels. The watering can be upgraded all the way up to gold, as could the hoe. The sickle can go up to copper. The axe is not ready for another upgrade yet. The fishing rod could also go up to copper. Any of my tools could go up to copper. As far as the silver I've just gotten goes, only the watering can and hoe would be ready for it at the moment. But I should probably upgrade the hammer regardless. I can't break the dark gray rocks on my farm with uh, copper, but I can break the light gray rocks. And that will still allow me some additional clearance. So I gotta make sure I go by the general store today. And hopefully I still have time to do some stuff. Yep, more sun. Move on to the farm map today. You can view your entire farm. There's icons for the kinds of crops you have planted, including whether they're only seeds or if they've ripened. If you forget what seeds you planted where, this is a handy way to find out. Going to school 3. There, see, because she wasn't paying attention to where she was going, she caught her heel on something and teetered, trying desperately not to face plant on the ground. Look out! Reflexively, I lurched forward, reaching out to grab Adrian's wrist and steady her. but my strength was lacking, so instead she pulled me down with her, and we both went tumbling down to kiss the pavement. Ouch! Bonk. We smashed the ground, our heads bonking together hard enough that I saw stars. Oof. Ow. Are you okay, Adrian? Huh? Wait a sec. Something's weird. Yeah, I'm okay, though my skull feels like it's splitting. Huh? What the? Why am I sitting right in front of myself? Good question. I too sat on the ground, staring right into my own face. What in the world is going on here? I mean, it's kind of obvious. An invitation from the Nature Sprites. Spring is the season for tea parties, and we want you to join us this year. Just show this invitation between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. and it'll be tea time. Can't wait to see you. I received an invitation. I didn't think I was going to get to go to a tea party this spring. I happen to be a big fan of tea. Like a really, really big fan of tea. There's some issues currently with where things are, so I'm going to fix that real quick. Along with talking to and brushing my horse while I know where it is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and water all the spots just in case. Unlike Stardew Valley, this game does not have a comprehensive wiki that is going to tell me exactly how long it would take my crops to grow. So I will have to figure it out when I get to the general store. So I decided that this group of 8 is the cucumbers that I would sell. So let's do so. And then I will take one for the Kappa. I would also sell if I happen to pick up a quality one, but that hasn't happened yet. I wonder if I'm going to be ready to win the chicken wrestling. I don't know if they call it chicken sumo in this game, but that's what I know it as. Can I refill my watering can here? Sure can. I didn't wait between tosses and still got them all back as spot boiled eggs, so. The twittering of the birds, the gentle babbling of the brook, the whisper of the wind. When I visit the mountains of solitude, nature speaks and I am obliged to listen. Is that not wondrous? So you've said. Okay, because I'm going to be passing by the blacksmith regardless. I'm going to grab a piece of copper. And make sure I have my hammer with me. Sup, sidebar. Upgrade tools. Please upgrade my hammer to copper. Tomorrow is Thursday and he's closed on Thursdays, but I'll be able to pick it up on Friday. Let's talk to my girl Marie. She doesn't have much to say to me yet, but we'll get there. I don't go to church on this day. Ellie doesn't work on Wednesdays and May goes out with her grandpa on Mondays. He didn't call me Mr. McFarms a lot. It's like there's character growth or something. Today is my weekly shopping day. Also, Dr. Tab needs paying, so I'm taking care of that for him. Because apparently he can't pay his own tab. I have a fair bit of money. Why don't I buy the bag upgrade? Okay. There's something in there's a book in the library that tells you how long the seeds take to grow. Seed growth. SOSFONT. So, turnip is a growth rate of 5 days. Potatoes take 8 days. Cucumbers take 10 days. And regrow every 5 days. Strawberries I can't get yet. Cabbage, I'm too late. It takes 15 days to grow. Is that actually a calendar? No, that's a ad. I'm never sure when these things say the growth time, if it includes the day that you buy it or not. Because if it includes the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, it doesn't matter. I can do turnips. I cannot do potatoes. So I'm going to buy 4 things of turnip seeds because I have space for 4 things. You can see that my bag there on the bottom right has been expanded significantly. I can also do a confession today. I hardly sleep, I overwork the nature sprites, I want to marry the harvest goddess, I want to marry Kappa. If you want to marry the harvest goddess or Kappa, you have to confess to him that you want to do so and be forgiven. I overwork the nature sprites, even though I haven't asked them to do anything for me yet. What? You're abusing the goodwill of the nature sprites and overworking them? How dare you? We help you out of the goodness of our hearts, I can hear them say. Making us work without saying thank you is mean. I would be utterly unsurprised if they are absolutely furious. The divine have no forgiveness for sinners like you. Heavenly retribution will surely rain down from above. Goodness, their high voices are quite the workout for one's vocal cords. I think that will be enough for today. Please feel free to come again whenever you like. You're a whole lot less forgiving than I recall you being, sir. I need to be holding the invitation above my head when I go in, I think, maybe. Tea party! Okay, everybody in their seats? Yes, 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 yes. Good. Let's begin. The Nature Sprites Tea Party. I had a great time with the nature sprites. Tea parties are so fun. Patrick, you're our guest today. We give presents to our guests. Here. I hope you come back next year. We'll all be waiting to see you. I did pass time to 6 p.m. to do that, which I forgot. I got relaxation tea leaves. A rare medicinal herb. Tea made from these leaves will help you unwind. And now I can't get in to play with them today. Too much time passed. I will check for grass at the beach. I'll still have plenty of time to plant my uh, turnip seeds. That is not a worry. I will come down through the uh, forest since I didn't go by through here earlier. But I don't see anything to chop anyway. Alright, I will get the turnip seeds planted in the ground. To unlock strawberries, you need to ship 100 each of turnips, potatoes, and cucumbers. I don't think I'm going to get that done this year. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I need a level 4 axe to break a lot of these stubborn stumps. Some of these don't look like the stubborn ones. This one is not stubborn. I have more energy now, so I want to use it to try and clear some more of the farm. But of course the higher level swings do cost me more energy. And I am now out of energy. Get up, man. Okay. As long as I go to bed right away, I should be okay. Obviously, things do stack higher than 9 in the cabinet. Relaxation tea leaves are technically a cooking sort of thing, so I cannot uh, store them in the cabinet. But I do have the bigger bag now, so it shouldn't be a huge issue. Alright. Crops and animal things. Shipping log. I only shipped 44 potatoes, so no, nowhere close to unlocking strawberries. I will get above 100 turnips, certainly, but cucumbers and potatoes will not get anywhere close. Let's see, for spring, I believe it's the tomatoes, corns, and onions you need to ship for pumpkins. Pineapples are the one crop. Eggplant, carrot, and yam you have to ship in fall for spinach. I don't know anything about these beans or peppers. I have much to learn yet. The grass is very different. I'll learn eventually. still sunny. On the farm map, you can see the location of all sorts of things, whether it be outside or in the building. Yourself, your pet, and your ball, assuming these happen to be on your farm, your livestock and horse, if you happen to own any, nature sprites if you've asked them to help you, and that's about it. Star Lily Heartsnatcher, Episode 3. Unbelievable! The letter Sakura got was a calling card from Star Lily Heartsnatcher. Ms. Ayame. Of course I've heard of her. Her thrilling battle of wits against beauty thief Sayuri was even turned into a based on a true story TV show. I have all the DVDs. Wow, I didn't know you liked her that much. Ms. Ayame, do you want me to get her autograph for you? Ooh, really? Would you do that for me? I'd love to frame it and put it on my desk. Okie dokie, I'll get it for you. Oh, and by the way, should I really turn this bread business into a cat and mouse game? Of course, I think it would be wonderful fun. I'd be glad to assist you with it too. Now then, let's go to your desk. It won't be so easy for Starlight to steal your snack if we both keep an eye on it. Okay, that sounds sensible enough. I guess as of today, you can call me Lovely Detective Sakura. So it is written, so it shall be. Lovely Detective Sakura. Okay. Let me make sure that the news hasn't changed. Nope. I can now keep more of my tools with me at a time if I so desire. In fact, I can keep all of them with me. We get all the wild grapes and the honey today. I'm going to hold on to the honey though. I'm going to give that to the woodcutter. Let me strafe a step, please. My fatigue is fine, but I have a little less energy today to work with. Which is to be expected when you go to sleep with no energy left. I gave the character my name. That doesn't mean I want him to have my sleeping habits. Yeah, so I intend to grow a heck of a lot more crops in summer than I did here in spring. Which is part of the reason I wanted to get my hammer upgraded, because it will allow me to clear more crop space. My watering can just reached a level up spot again. Just double checking. Helen and Rita and Tina and Sandra. The brown chickens look smaller than the white ones. Grab the cucumber. Unlike with the Harvest Goddess, I do not believe there are multiple things you can get from Kappa by giving him additional items beyond the initial reward. So I believe once he gives me his reward, I can sell the rest of the cucumbers. Here, take this. Now go away. Don't come back. And he gives me a special power berry. Now, through the history of this game, there have been conflicting reports on what that berry does. But as far as I can tell, in this game at least, its effect is to reduce your fatigue drain by half. So being able to get it here in the first year uh, will allow me to do a lot more in the long run. When I take my daily patrols, I always stop at Mr. Gotz's house for a short break. Excuse me. Here, have some money. Now, I like living way out here by myself, but sometimes when it's real quiet, I'll see some weird stuff. What, you getting scared? Then scoot on home before it gets too dark. I'm just a little bit short on material stone to be able to get a slightly bigger house that has a kitchen. I'll also need to upgrade the coop if I want to get more animals, but uh, I'm further from the stone for that. Actually, I'm short on lumber too. I have enough stone, I think. The second number is what I have, the first number is what I need, so I don't have enough of either. I want to stop to do that, but I'm going to cut through here to get to the general store and make sure that I get flour for the harvest spreads today. Since one of them has a birthday today, I need to make sure that I'm gifting them. I guess he just doesn't call me Mr. McFarmslot in front of his grandmother. Oh wow, did you know today was my birthday? Thank you so much. Thank you, the super duper lot. There's 7 of them. I got extra. I know a yummy recipe for yam dessert. Let me teach it to you as thanks. Even Mr. Dudley at the inn can't make yam dessert as well as I can. It's the most popular sweet at our tea parties. Are you ready? Right, so you need yams, okay? And eggs too. Don't forget the butter. Mix them all together in a pot with a little dash of this and that, and then you bake them in the oven. Don't have to add anything else to bring out the yumminess. They're just naturally that good. Why don't you try making them at home tonight? They're the yummiest yams in the whole wide world. Well, even if I had a kitchen right now, yams are a fall crop. Because I have an extra wheat flour, I'll give it to Carter. Thank you. Labor as I might in the realm of the divine, I lack a true job here, so I feel blessed by such kindness. Okay, I'm going to play again. Oops. I need to make sure they're ready for summer. Though is a is a memory game really something I should be doing when I have a headache? Memorization is the word I was failing to say. Success. Now, them getting better at doing the jobs via playing or working are not the only ways that make them more effective at doing the job you ask of them. Of course, the level of friendship you have with them also plays a significant role. It doesn't necessarily make them complete the work faster, but it makes them willing to work uh, harder, like they'll work longer and not take as many breaks. So I want to make sure that I'm at least giving them gifts semi-regularly to get their friendships up. Alright, 3 down. It occurs to me that 2 of the games I'm playing on my channel right now are remakes. Because this is a remake of Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. And the Ivalice Chronicles is a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics. And technically, it's not the original version of Skyrim either. It's the Anniversary Edition. Obviously, if I want the help harvesting crops, uh, I have more time to train them on that than I do for watering. I mean, I'm not going to ask for any help harvesting crops here in spring. So the first time I would need their help is for summer. Now, I don't know how exactly their harvesting goes. If they like gather it into a container that you can then look through and decide what you want to ship, or if it goes automatically in like you've already confirmed shipping it. Because I'm not going to want all of the corn that I'll be growing in summer harvested immediately. I want some of it for, I want to turn some of it into feed. Switch fingers. Your index finger is actually faster than your thumb. So if you want to mash real fast, don't necessarily use your thumb. That's why we held our buzzers in Scholastic all the way we did. Make sure we can buzz in faster than the other team. Most people hold the buzzer like this. We held it like this. Alright, and nope. Oh, darn it. Well, okay. Taking care of the animals is one I utilize the least anyway, so it's not a big deal. I did figure out some things about the animals in this game, as opposed to the original. In Friends of Mineral Town, your animals could get sick and die, or they would just eventually die from old age. If they got sick and died, everyone in town hated you for letting an animal die. If they died of old age, there was no friendship penalty, but you still lost an animal you had invested time and energy taking care of and growing. But they do not die from old age or sickness in this game, so I'll never have to worry about that. Every harvest sprite is at least at 4. Aqua is at 5 because I was able to give them a gift today. And you can see their bars growing slightly. So once you have an animal in this game, unless you choose to sell it, you have it forever. Man, that talks too much. Is there anything on this board? The Fetch Fest is coming. Yes, the first day of summer is a festival, and the next day of summer is usually a day that the store is closed, so it's difficult to get your summer crops in time. I need to befriend Huang for certain things, so I'll try and add talking to him to my routine if I happen to be down here in time. Pretty sure the blacksmith is closed, but let me see if I can get in there to at least collect my hammer. Oh well, it would be closed at 4 anyway. Closed Thursdays 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I got there at 4 p.m. So I was just too late either way. I know I get more money if I put the things in there, but whatever. I will continue chopping uh, the appropriate stumps on this farm today. In regard to questions I had regarding the grass I currently have growing in the bottom right of my farm, I learned that it is true that the grass does not regrow where you planted it. Uh, if you scythe the grass for feed, that spot is no longer grass. However, the grass does spread naturally. So as long as you keep the area around the grass, free of whatever type of debris. Which is something I will work on right now. Then it will spread naturally over time. Is this the last one? take a look. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stumps, and all of them are the highest level. So, yes, I'm done with what I can chop here. The big rocks I'll be able to break with the new hammer. The giant boulders I need even higher than I need for the uh, I have no energy again, but I'm going to bed even earlier today, so all should be well. I think I can handle one more day for today. So let's call it a night, get into bed, and see what we got. Clouds will clear up overnight. Teaching more about the stuff from this. Farm information menu. Open this menu to view general information about your character and your farm, such as character's name and birthday, how much livestock you have, how much fodder you have on hand, how many materials you have, and so forth. So it gives you a pretty nice overview of your whole farm. Mechabot Ultra, the Autumn Breeze. When watching, make sure to turn the lights on and sit a good distance from the TV. Episode 3, The End of the Beginning. Remember, no more than $3 worth of snacks per person. If you bring fruit or other healthy items, those will count as part of your lunch, not as a snack. However, you will have to eat them together with your lunch. You can't save them for later, because then we'll count them as part of the snack category. And if that puts you over $3, then we'll have to confiscate the average. Understand? Or overage. Okay, that does it for my spiel. Homeroom is over, so you are all dismissed. To be continued. Holy snack bureaucracy! With their limited budget and so many rules, what snacks will our four intrepid heroes pack for the trip? They discuss their plans on the way home from school. Find out what they say in the next episode of Mechabot Ultra, The Autumn Breeze. Episode 4, Push Your Limits. Look forward to it. No mail today. I don't know if there's a greenhouse or such in this game. There wasn't in the original. Well, to be fair, Friends of Mineral Town was also a remake. It was a remake of Back to Nature. And I think there was one in that game, but not in Friends of Mineral Town, I'm certain. But this has the fish pond that was in Back to Nature, but wasn't in Friends of Mineral Town. So I suppose it's possible that there's a greenhouse of some sort in this game. I'm worried that I won't continue to get honey from this tree in summer. The horse is in the far corner right now. By the time I get down there, it probably won't be there anymore. But not too far. It likes me, at least a little bit. How about the other animals? It'll take time. But no eggs, I see. I did let them out, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. It's possible I forgot. I was gonna check something. That gives me no information. Hmm. I don't care about marrying Kappa. I just want to see if he gives me anything from repeated gifts. I don't see anything about an additional gift. So, I don't think I need to take more cucumbers to him. Thought the gods if I see him. But I know I get more things as long as I continue gifting the Harvest Goddess. So, I won't forget to do that. And if I want to see Jennifer's heart events enough to tell the Harvest Goddess that I want to marry her, then I should make sure I talk to her as much as I can as well. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try and talk to Guts inside his home if I can. 3 bluegrass today. And Brandon as well, why not? He sells trees. I'm going to buy an apple tree. Is the apple tree like a tool or... It didn't get added to my inventory or anything. You know what, if that's the case, let me go ahead and buy the orange tree as well. I guess they just get planted automatically on my farm. Can I only have one of each? These are the questions I need to find out the answers to. Let's get our copper hammer. I'll probably get cows fairly early in summer. I mean, I want to get my crops in order first.
Does he have an even bigger bag for me already, or will that take time? I don't know if there is a bigger bag, or if I would even get it from him or through some event or something. Maybe I have to like have a certain amount of total earnings or something. Who knows? Talk to my boy Cliff. I did find out that rival marriages were removed from this game, which is kind of a shame. I like knowing that even if I don't marry someone, they'll still be able to find happiness. Okay, the farming, the watering has leveled up, so now it's 4 uh, each time, and I need 12 points to clear. I still consider remembering 4 things at a time to not be too difficult. But now it's possible that I'll get the order wrong if it's a particularly odd pattern. But I'm not going to fail, certainly. I do wonder if I should cut this part out of the recordings, though. I cut out breaks when I can, but uh that's wrong. Like I said, I'll make some mistakes here. I won't fail. I know the rules. Eventually, I stopped playing with the harvest sprites quite as much, just because the games get hard enough that I'm not really having fun with them anymore. When you have to remember, like, a pattern of 6 in a row. When it gets harder than the Simon game on Ginger Island, you know it's time to stop playing the watering game. And you do have a time limit, so you can't just like record it with your phone and play it back, which is what a lot of people will do. And uh, and one more. And here. Alright, I missed up on one of them, but apart from that, it was all good. I believe the harvest game will have leveled up as well, maybe? Yep, 3 points now. The difficulty of the harvest crop game doesn't change. The mechanics are exactly the same. You just need to get more points in the time limit. But in terms of how many presses you need to pull up the crop, the speed at which you are able to push the button without tiring out the sprite, none of that changes. So since we're already getting 11 points in most of them, the requirement now being 3 points is not the issue. Yes, I can get 12 points. I did get 12 points on a couple occasions, but it's not necessary. I can get 11 points instead, still easily clear the game, and just have an easier time of it overall. Let myself relax a little bit. Alright. That time is almost up here. Still a little mash at the end there. The animal game will not have leveled up since I did that one last day. I'm only going to do the first 3 chickens. I'll let the 4th and 5th run away. I still have to hope that the control stick is going to work as I need it to. Alright, so that one should level up tomorrow. I think the things that they say do change eventually as your friendship gets up. Or maybe it's time based. I don't really know. I saw one thing that suggested that you don't actually need an upgraded fishing rod to fish up the power berry at the beach. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like this game would not be kind enough to allow you to fish up a power berry without upgrading your fishing pole at all. This seems a little bit suspicious to me, so I'm not going to try it. At least not yet. Alright, ship those before he gets here. And let's break some of these light colored rocks. Particularly the ones that are closest to my anticipated planting area. I mean, ideally, yes, I want to break them all, but because I need the materials. I'll accept some fatigue if it means getting more rocks broken. Especially this one. This is another important one to get broken. It's hindering grass spread. I don't know if the grass needs to be close to barn animals for them to actually eat it when you let them out, or just having it on the farm somewhere is all that matters. It looks like there are actually 3 stages of rock on the farm. And we've got this one that needs a level 3 hammer, but then you've got uh, ones like this one that needs a level 5 hammer. So it's not all equal. Uh, we are up to 83 material stone now, though, which would be enough for a house upgrade or a coop upgrade or whatever upgrade I want to do. I'm going to expend some fatigue getting myself the rest of the lumber I would need if I were going to upgrade. But of course I'll get some energy and fatigue restored so that we don't have any issues in the morning. I think 80 energy will be sufficient for me. I'm going to harvest the cucumber on this additional plant on the last day. Picking and harvesting it today would not give you an extra harvest since it takes 5 days to regrow. So that's going to do it for today's stream. If you are watching live on YouTube or on Twitch, thank you for being here. Whether you chatted or lurked, I appreciate it. If you are watching the archive later on YouTube, thank you for checking it out. I hope that however your day is going, it is progressing favorably for you. and I will see you in the next one.